I looked at myself in the mirror again. I sighed. I was so small. I am 19 years old, but I look like I am 14. I am only 5 feet tall. I weigh 85 pounds. I look like a child next to other girls my age. Today was the worst day. I was walking to my college classes. I saw the cheerleaders practicing on the field. They were all tall and beautiful. They had perfect bodies. They looked like models. I stopped walking. I watched them. I wished I could be like them, but I was too small, too short, too weak. "You're so cute," said a voice behind me. I turned around. It was Jessica from my English class. She was tall and pretty. She played on the volleyball team. "You look just like a little doll," she said. "So tiny and adorable." I smiled, but inside I felt terrible. I hated when people said I was cute. I didn't want to be cute. I wanted to be tall and strong. Jessica walked away. I watched her go. She was everything I wanted to be. Tall, confident, beautiful. I went to my classes, but I couldn't focus. I kept thinking about the cheerleaders. I kept thinking about Jessica. At lunch, I sat alone. I watched the other students. The tall girls sat together. They talked about sports. They talked about boys. They seemed so confident. I ate my sandwich quietly. I felt invisible. Nobody noticed me. Nobody cared about me. After lunch, I walked past the volleyball court. The team was practicing. Jessica was there. She was spiking the ball. She was so good, so strong. I wanted to try volleyball, but I was too short. The net was too high. I couldn't jump high enough. I walked to the basketball court. The girls' team was practicing too. They were all tall. The shortest girl was still taller than me. I felt so frustrated. Why was I so small? Why couldn't I be normal like other girls? I went home. I looked in the mirror again. I felt so bad about myself. I compared myself to everyone. My roommate Sarah was tall and thin. She was on the track team. She had long legs. She was beautiful. My friend Emma was average height, but she was still taller than me. She had curves. She looked like a woman. I looked like a little girl. At school, people always treated me like a child. Teachers spoke to me like I was younger. Students patted my head. They said I was so small and cute. I hated it. I wanted to be taken seriously. I wanted to be respected. The next day, I tried to join the drama club, but they said I was too small for most roles. They said I could only play child characters. I was so disappointed. I felt like my size was holding me back from everything. I went to the gym. I wanted to work out. I wanted to get stronger, but I felt so out of place. All the other girls were bigger than me. They lifted heavy weights. I could barely lift the smallest weights. A tall girl named Katie smiled at me.
"You're so lucky,"
she said.
"You're so petite. I wish I was small like you."
I didn't understand. Why would she want to be small? Being small was terrible. I left the gym. I felt worse than before. That evening, I was walking home from the library. It was getting dark. The streets were quiet. And I heard crying. It was coming from the old apartment building on 3rd Street. I walked closer. I saw smoke. coming from a window on the first floor. There was a fire. A woman was standing outside. She was crying. She was talking to a man.
My daughter is trapped inside,
She said.
She's in her bedroom. The door is blocked by fallen furniture.
I looked at the building. The front door was blocked by smoke and flames. The firefighters were not there yet,
The window is too small.
said the man.
I can't fit through it.
I looked at the window. It was tiny. It was meant for air, not for people. Other people came. They tried to help, but they were all too big. Nobody could fit through the small window. The woman was crying harder.
My baby is inside. Someone has to help her.
I looked at the window again. It was very small, but I was smaller. My heart was racing. I was scared, but I knew I had to try. I can fit through that window, I said quietly. Everyone looked at me. They seemed surprised.
Are you sure?
Asked the man.
It's very dangerous.
I'm small enough. I said, I can do it. The woman looked at me with hope.
Please,
She said.
please save my daughter.
I nodded. I walked to the window. The man helped me climb up. The window was tiny, but I was right. I could fit through it. I squeezed through the opening. I was inside the apartment. There was smoke everywhere. I could barely breathe. Where are you? I called. Here, came a small voice. I'm here. I followed the voice. I found a little girl. She was about 7 years old. She was hiding under her bed. She was scared. It's okay, I said. I'm here to help you. I picked her up. She was light. I carried her to the window. I pushed her through the window first. The man caught her. She was safe. Then I climbed out. The crowd was cheering. The firefighters arrived just as I got out. The woman hugged me. She was crying happy tears.
You saved my daughter.
She said.
You're a hero.
I'm not a hero, I said. I'm just small.
That's exactly why you're a hero.
She said.
Nobody else could fit through that window. Your size saved her life.
The little girl hugged me too. Thank you, she said. You're my hero. The next day, the story was in the local newspaper. They called me the small hero. People at school saw it. They were amazed. Jessica came up to me. I saw the news, she said. That was incredible. You saved that little girl because you're small. I smiled. I finally understood. Being small was not a weakness. It was a strength. Katie from the gym found me.
I told you being small was special.
She said.
You proved it yesterday.
My teachers treated me differently. They saw me as brave. They saw me as strong. I looked at myself in the mirror that night. I still looked the same, but I felt different. I realized that I had been comparing myself to the wrong things. I wanted to be tall like the cheerleaders. I wanted to be strong like the volleyball players. But I was comparing myself to what I couldn't be. I wasn't seeing what I could be. I was small. That was true. But being small was not bad. It was just different. I couldn't play volleyball, but I could fit through small spaces. I couldn't be a cheerleader, but I could save lives. Everyone has different strengths. Everyone has different powers. Mine was being small. I stopped comparing myself to other girls. I stopped wishing I was different. I started seeing my size as a gift. I started seeing myself as special. I hung the drawing on my wall. It reminded me that being small was not a weakness. It was my superpower. Now when people say I'm cute and small, I smile. I know that my size makes me unique. I know that my size makes me strong. I learned that we all have something special. We all have our own power. We just have to find it. What about you? Have you ever felt too different to fit in? Or have you discovered that your difference is your strength? Tell us in the comments. And don't forget, like and subscribe for more stories that bring you one step closer to better English and a better you.